Kaia, thank you so much for having me here. Where exactly are we?
We're in Malibu, and this is where I have lived for the last 25 years in Malibu, and Kaia grew up here.
I mean, not here, but close by.
Not in this house, but in Malibu. And I do think that Malibu, LA lifestyle has influenced really both of our styles, especially our summer styles.
And what are we doing here today exactly?
Okay, so we put together some of our favorite summer looks, a bit of a summer edit, and we're gonna try some of them on.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, and I'm just loving this whole vibe. I think
Yeah.
everything looks great together.
The colors are all super beautiful.
Yeah, it's very cohesive.
Like the thing about beach clothes, I think whenever I find good ones, I buy them wherever I am, because even if I'm not on a beach vacation, I know I want to be on a beach vacation.
Totally.
And you can never find great stuff when you're looking. But I think the whole board looks, there's like just like a softness to it. Like it screams summer to me.
Yes.
Quietly.
It makes me want to be outside.
It quietly screams summer.
Quietly screams summer, it sure does, yes.
What are you gonna try on?
I think I'm gonna start with this shirt dress here. I love this, very easy. What about you?
Well, I want to be going to the same place as you, so I'm gonna go here.
I like these two together.
Yeah, okay. But then Evan can tell us where he thinks we're going in these
Yeah,
outfits.
we'll let you guess.
Okay, you get
look
to
forward to
guess.
it.
Okay, let's go.
Do you know what these are giving? This is giving Majorca.
Okay, I like
Yeah.
Mallorca. I was thinking Santorini, but I'll take Mallorca.
Okay, or
Going to
Santorini.
lunch, like a little pair of sunglasses.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you're set.
I probably have a swimsuit underneath this. I could go to the beach.
Yeah, easy.
I'm set.
Now, when I travel, I'm always forgetting to pack something perpetually. It's sort of just, no matter what, I always arrive and I forgot something. Are there some items that you guys always tend to forget to pack?
You're gonna hate this.
I know, and I got this quality from you, so you can
Yes.
say, but
We actually have packing lists.
Oh, wow.
she's insane. She plans her outfits, takes pictures,
I do.
sometimes prints them. She's more insane than I am. The extent of my organization goes to packing cubes, which I've recently discovered.
I
and
love a packing cube.
Have changed
See,
my life
I'm
also.
not into packing cubes.
Because you have everything all in one place.
I'm
like all the
origami
shirts.
style. You should see. I'm like Mary Poppins.
But you can't buy anything then. Like when we go on vacation, there's no room
No.
to buy a single thing because she's like packed
No, not even a Tic
perfectly.
Tac.
No magnets. Yeah.
No.
What about touristy qualities? Because I feel like you both travel a lot. When I travel, I've grown accustomed to picking up different magnets from the different places I go and
love
sticking
that.
them on the refrigerator.
So cute.
Do you have touristy qualities?
I think I know what yours is.
I don't think you do, but lay it on me.
Yeah.
Lay it on me.
Your most touristy quality is that you love a tour guide.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
I literally can't stay away from them. She's addicted to tour
I
guides.
love history. And like, if I'm gonna go to a museum, I hire the guide for 1 hour and you get like the best of, and I feel like, oh, I'm so cultured. I did that. I'm gonna go have a great lunch.
Yeah.
Do you find that you retain what you pick up from the tour guide?
Maybe 10%.
Okay.
But I think that's
Not zero, yeah.
It depends how good the tour guide is. What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
But what I noticed about Kaia, she loves to find you have to find a place to work out. You love to find a place for your matcha. You want to find a place for juice. Like she tries to instantly make it local for you.
Yeah. I mean, I do love going to the museums and everything. That's something I learned from her is I'd be in these amazing cities, but you're alone. But being okay with going to a restaurant alone or a cafe alone or a museum alone, it can be really wonderful.
Yes.
I do think, especially with acting, you are on location and you're working for months in this new place. And I think for me, it's important to establish somewhat of a routine and a sense of home there. So you find the local cafe and the grocery store and different places, and then it makes you feel more at home.
I think when you can take the stress out of packing, it makes the trip more enjoyable, which is the whole point.
Absolutely. And I think people have a lot of anxiety around what to pack.
Yes.
Because I think a lot of people do it last minute without the consciousness of I could avoid this if I just have more preparation.
Give it time. We'll start packing 3 days in advance, at least, maybe a week.
Here's a question. Do you guys bring a choice? If you're going to an event or something, do you just bring, this is what I'm wearing, rain or shine, or do you bring options? Options stress me out.
You like to have a definitive...
Commit. Yes, I commit, that's it. I could be wearing something wildly inappropriate because the weather is not what I expected, but if I have choices, that stresses me out.
I need choices. Because I will like something yesterday and then hate it today. I can't, like, I don't have the foresight to know what mood I'm gonna be in that day. I bring options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm more like you in that sense. I think I like the definitive, but there have been times that my definitive choice I come to regret.
Exactly.
Mine too.
Right, but we've
By the way,
committed
all the
to the
time.
day.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
no.
I think that's important. Speaking of definitive choices, do you guys want to try on some swimsuits?
Yes.
Why not?
Okay.
Okay.
Mom, are you gonna show us a cannonball?
Yeah, I've been practicing.
You look like you're ready for a cannonball.
I was hoping not giving cannonball ball vibes. I felt like I was giving like, you know, I'm just like at the pool, it's easy, I
You're
feel
right.
fresh.
I corrected myself.
Okay.
Now, what's something that you always have to have in your beach bag?
Sunglasses.
Yes, something to read.
Yeah.
I do ebook. You do.
I'm paper.
Yes.
And a highlighter, a pen.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Sunscreen.
Are you taking notes?
I do annotate my books, yeah. Because then the nice thing about that too is then when I gift them to people, I think it's sweet. Like I love thrifting books because they have other people's annotations in them. So I like gifting books that I've highlighted or annotated.
Yeah, I always have earbuds or you know something to listen to.
Backgammon, we play a lot of
Yeah.
backgammon.
Nice. Do you both have favorite spots you've traveled for family trips?
I mean, we've been lucky and we've got to take a lot of great family trips. Like we went on safari, we went to the Amazon, but probably the place we went the most was Cabo because, you know, living in LA, it was just an easy place to get to, great weather, great beach time as a family.
I have an idea. Could we try on Cabo-inspired looks with you two styling each other?
No, I'm excited. Let's do it.
I'm gonna pick you something so cute. I'll find you something good, Kaia.
What about spots you've traveled to for work? Do you have any favorites?
Oh gosh, I mean, that is probably the best thing about modeling is you get to go to so many incredible places. I mean, my first time in St. Bart's, my first time in Bali. I mean, at pretty much every beach I've ever been to, Senegal, but also the cities. It's just like incredible. It's truly my favorite part of the job is traveling.
Yeah. I got to shoot at Zeus's temple in Greece and it was so beautiful and so special.
Okay, I found
Yeah.
yours.
Oh, well, I found yours then.
Oh, good. How cute is this? Right? I feel
Yeah,
like you do
totally.
crochet. Yeah, I love this with the little brown
Yeah,
bikini.
definitely.
Cute.
Cute.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
let's do it. Okay, so how'd we do?
Love these. These look great.
Yeah, I
Now,
think we
you
did a good job.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally would wear this. Like,
Yeah, me too.
I love getting just like a little bit sun-kissed, but not too much. So
Yeah.
I feel like I could go for a walk on the beach and not be, you know, getting too much sun. And that is
So cute.
sexy.
So
Oh,
cute.
thanks.
Yeah.
Now, Cindy, you mentioned a trip to the Amazon earlier.
Yes.
I've been dying to go. Is that somewhere I should check out?
Yes. Yes.
Sounds like it.
Yes, it's amazing. But we sort of had like a series of funny situations we found ourselves.
I actually was going there to Peru for work, and I thought, what a great thing to do. Combine, you know, a family trip with work. And so we decided to take a boat down the Amazon.
I made the mistake of doing research before and I found out there are anacondas there. So that was all I could think about and I was terrified. And of course we see an anaconda and they're so used to them there that they will just like snatch them out of the wild so you can hold them. And we're on a little dinghy and my mom's like, Kaia, you gotta take a picture with the anaconda. I was like, I did a thing where they put the anaconda. No. So there are photos
like
she
standing
shoves me in front of all these people to take a photo with the wild anaconda. I'm hysterically crying in the picture.
I
like
don't
this.
remember it quite
I have the
that
picture
way.
for proof. I'm like this, tears, anaconda on me. And then I was like, Mom, you should do it too.
She was.
And then what happened?
Well, the anaconda decided to go to the bathroom.
On her, which was her karma.
That was payback, which wasn't that funny.
Now, you two travel a lot together. Who's more difficult to travel with?
I think you're more high maintenance. I mean, you have more stuff in your hotel room. I go to her hotel room if I need to get snacks.
Exactly, because I have the good snacks and
Yeah.
stuff. I think I'm probably maybe more high maintenance, but she's very like, have to be on time and you have to do, it's very like
Yes.
rigid, the schedule, and I'm a little bit more like, when it comes to actual timing of things, I'm much more fluid with that.
Like, especially when you're traveling with people, and which we often are, traveling with teams, like I just feel like it's respectful if everyone's
Oh
on
my
time.
God.
It's okay. I don't know. That's the way I was raised. So.
Okay, and not trying to incite a battle royale, but who goes on more vacations?
I mean, definitely, yeah. At this point in life, I feel like I honestly like.
You've earned it.
I
You've
don't
earned
know
it.
about that, but I just feel like the way that my husband and I think about life now is like, yeah, well, like we want every day to feel like vacation. So, and I have to say, like living in Malibu definitely lends itself to that feeling.
Yeah.
To be honest, I never understood the point of a vacation until I started working, and I was like, oh, you have to schedule time to not work, otherwise you will just work and work and work.
And it
Like
can be tough when you're doing jobs in which the destination is so beautiful
Right,
because
so you're
it
like,
feels like vacation, but it's
exactly.
actually not.
It's not. You have to actually designate time to not work, and that's, I guess, what a vacation is. I
Yes.
now understand the definition of a vacation. Yeah.
Yes, important.
And I for me, like I would agree. Like at your age, I probably didn't really think so much about vacation. It's like, but then once you have kids and a family, you really realize the importance of like taking time away from that and like creating space where it's like different than like the, you know, just the hustle bustle of daily life.
Fair. Now, should we try on some more looks?
Sure.
What's speaking to you?
Okay, I haven't tried this one on yet, and I love this.
Yeah.
It's like it's like chic and easy. That's the vibe I'm going for.
Kaia, what are you thinking?
Okay, and going with easy, breezy, and chic, I think I'm gonna go here.
Love it.
Should we try on?
Makes sense.
So cute.
Okay, here you go.
Wow, these look wonderful.
Thanks.
Yeah, tell me about these looks.
Oh, mine is just like, I just think it's so chic. A linen dress off the shoulder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cute with flats.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
This is like very me, a really like soft pant and a little button down and a hat to protect my face from the sun.
Yeah. On the subject of lateness, what's the latest you two have ever been to a gig?
Yes. Guess who's been later?
I'm gonna defer.
It's not me.
Cindy has ever been late in her life.
I don't do late.
In fact, she
Don't
will
do
be
late.
on an opposite coast to me and calling. You don't really do this anymore, but calling to make sure that I'm in the car. And I'm like, it's 4 a.m. Why are you awake? I would say I'm probably slightly later,
Yes.
and I've accidentally been late a few times by driving to the wrong location. So I was on time in my mind, but I was ultimately late.
But respect to your mind, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
My heart was in a good place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're pretty on time. I approve.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's important. Now, when you two are on different coasts, how do you stay in touch?
I mean, mostly text, I guess, but she likes to call me when she's on her way from the gym, either to or from the gym. Or sometimes when she's getting ready to go out, she'll just put me on FaceTime. But literally, she's moving through the frame, brushing her teeth.
I'll
It's
leave
not
her in
like-
a room. I'm like, I'll be back.
Yeah,
But it's just
exactly.
nice. It feels like someone's there, like, especially being on location, you get lonely. I love to
Yeah,
FaceTime. And
it does feel like more of a real visit.
Yeah.
Even actually, the fact that you are doing your own thing actually feels like I'm really at your house.
Yeah.
Is your intention to be in the frame and you just have to step out, or you're just kind of like,
No, I sort of just leave the phone. I think I just like seeing like where you are. It feels more, I don't know, a phone call feels more formal. A FaceTime can kind of be like, I don't mind leaving you for a moment.
Right. It's very different than when I do a FaceTime because, like, I want good lighting. Like, people will FaceTime me out of nowhere. I'm like, that is so rude. Like, wait,
I think
hold
it's
on.
a generation.
I need my lighting.
She sets her ring light up, or she's in like gorgeous
I want to look
daylight.
good.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, when I think of the two of you, I think of easy breezy style. And so I want to see how the easy breezy style translates to the collection.
Should we show you?
Yeah. you're so chic.
Yeah.
So are you?
Chic and cozy.
Yes.
Yes. Now, I know you might look at me and not think beach hair, but I look at both of you and I think beach hair. Do you have any tips for great beach hair?
Ooh.
I think the best beach hair is when you go in the water. There's something about salt water in your hair, especially I think our texture. And then when you come out and you just let it dry naturally in the sun, it just gets like the perfect beach wave that you cannot replicate.
No.
It's just like, that's the only way to get that.
Yeah.
Is there a specific water somewhere that has the best salty water?
St. Bart's.
St. Bart's.
Hey, sure.
Should we go?
Let's go.
Right now.
I think that's a good idea. Now, on the subject of travel, I'm thinking about movies and movie locations. If you were to travel to any movie set, or the location rather of any movie, where would you want to go?
Probably 8.5, the Fellini film.
So anywhere in Italy, I'm down.
Yeah,
Of course go.
I think we should go to Italy.
I agree.
So what are we wearing in Italy?
That's a great question.
Okay, Kaia, what do you want to wear?
I think I'm gonna go with this one. What are you gonna wear?
I feel like we should twin a little bit on this one.
Okay.
Okay, so, what do I have over here? I have a denim short. Okay, I'm gonna do the denim short. And I'm gonna put a swimsuit underneath it. And, of course, a little cover up.
And I have to see this on you before you change. I can wear a bucket hat. You can wear whatever you want.
Oh, thank you. Okay, we'll be right back.
Okay.
Woo.
Now, when it comes to swimsuits, do you prefer one piece or two piece?
I think we're both. I'm a bikini girl. I just like a classic French bikini.
Yeah, bikini for me.
Yeah. Now, you've done a lot of swim shoots over time. Are there any memorable moments from them?
You've done more than me, I think.
Yeah, I think
That's
probably
your
especially
territory.
on location. But gosh, I've done a lot. Actually, I have this photograph in my house. Is Herbert shot me with Katie Lang, and she's in a barber chair, and I'm straddling her wearing a bathing suit, shaving her, and it was just so, I don't know where the idea came from. It was Herb's idea. He just called me that morning and asked me to do it. And then the greatest part was Katie was singing while we were doing the shot. So
Wow.
it was like getting a private concert.
Safe to
And
say
that
it was formative
Yeah, you know.
for me.
That is hanging on our upstairs landing of our, of
Oh
our
my
house.
gosh, that's
so.
amazing. How did the idea for that get concocted?
I have no idea. Herb just called me that morning. He was like, "I'm shooting Katie. Will you come over and be an extra?" I was like the extra.
An extra?
And I was the extra. But
Was that commonplace just to get a phone call and be like, can you be here later
no,
today?
not
So
really.
that was unusual.
But from Herb, it was not completely out of left field.
And you say yes when he asks.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand
Yeah.
that. Now, one takeaway from today, I want to be able to better bring the spirit of vacation home with me. Any suggestions for how I can do that?
Yeah, but I think it's like the little things. Like, what is vacation? It's like how you feel, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, reading by a pool or drinking a coffee on your terrace. Like those little moments. You can do those things even when you're not on a proper vacation.
This is true. And you know, you mentioned a pool. And I see a pool right
Look
here
over
outside.
there.
And
We should
you're
go.
We
observant.
should go. And so,
Let's do it.
Yes,
Let's do a mini vacation.
yes, right now.